6 News has been in the courtroom every day since the trial started 2 weeks ago. After 9 days of testimony and several hours of deliberations, the 12-person jury found Carmen DeCruz not guilty of second-degree manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide, a charge that was just added this morning. 6 News reporter Adriana Alexander sat in the courtroom as the verdict was handed down. And Adriana, you described that scene as tense and emotional. What else have you seen?
Well, Lindsay, as soon as the judge told the verdict to the courtroom of not guilty, everybody fell in a state of shock, and especially the Dean family, who was seen screaming and crying and screaming out that the justice system did not care about Michael Dean. Now, the jury came to this verdict less than 3 hours after hearing both the state and defense attorneys' closing statements this morning. Throughout the trial, numerous witnesses were brought to the stand, including members of Temple PD, firearms specialists, and witnesses of the shooting. Defense attorney Robert McCabe told us his goal was to prove to the jury that DeCruz's body camera footage showed that Dean reached for DeCruz's gun, which was the reason why DeCruz shot and killed Michael Dean. McCabe says Dean was drunk and that drunk people make bad decisions, and that he believes the jury made the right call today.
I think they came to this conclusion because they're the ones that actually see all the facts. They see the video, they see it analyzed, they see all of the evidence objectively with fresh eyes without being swayed by the story that the DA's office wants to tell, which is a fiction.
A DNA analyst did take the stand at one point in the trial and said Michael Dean's DNA was not at all found on DeCruz's gun, and a video analyst who testified said he could not exactly see Dean's hand ever reaching for DeCruz's gun in the body camera footage. Now, I have more information on the verdict of not guilty a little bit later on, as well as the November 2021 lawsuit filed by the Dean family against the city of Temple and Carmen DeCruz at 6. For now, in Belton, Adriana Alexander, 6 News.
Yeah, that civil suit is still pending, so we'll see what happens with that. Adriana, thank you so much. And we'll continue our coverage of the trial against Carmen DeCruz throughout the night here on 6 News. And you can also stay up to date online at kcentv.com.